About 3 months ago, I did the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD rant, and to say the least, it got mostly positive reception, but there were a few negative comments, which I expected, and I'm totally okay with. But Nintendo recently announced there will be quality of life improvements alongside button controls, but guess what? It's locked behind an amiibo paywall. Let's talk. I just want to say for the record, I love amiibos. I have a collection of them, I have almost every Smash amiibo, and it gives characters that usually wouldn't get merchandise a chance to shine. Characters like Captain Falcon, Mr. Game & Watch, the Duck Hunt Dog, stuff like that. They're very well designed figures too, and even just for the figures alone, I think they're really cool. But the cool thing about amiibos is that you can usually get bonuses in games. Things like costumes, power-ups, that kind of stuff. And I'm okay with that, because with the costumes, they're cosmetic. You don't have to have them to have the full experience in the game, though they are a quite nice bonus addition. And in a lot of games like Super Mario Maker and Super Mario Odyssey, you could get them in-game without the amiibos. There are some cases like Mario Kart 8 where you do need them, but most of the time, there are alternatives that you can buy them in the game with coins or complete challenges. But with Skyward Sword HD, they're locking a highly requested feature being fast travel behind the amiibo. I will admit, the amiibo looks very nice, but this is EA levels of greed and scum, and I am not okay with this. The thing that makes amiibos cool, like I said, is you don't have to have them, but they're a nice bonus. They're also cool figures. You don't feel like you're not getting the full experience if you don't have the amiibo, but in this case, it is absolutely a critical addition to have fast travel, and you are missing out not having the amiibo. So let's think about it. Skyward Sword HD is $60. If you want to have fast travel, that's going to be about $17. There's probably tax, so we'll round that around to $18. You're going to pay $78 for Skyward Sword, which is a game that released almost a decade ago. That is absolutely bogus. And for the record, I stand by that this is just an upscaled Wii port with quality of life improvements. Modding Wii games is something that the Wii community has been doing for years. Look at newer Super Mario Bros. Wii. They were able to take new Super Mario Bros. Wii and make it into essentially a new game. Nintendo is fully capable of going back to the Wii games, modifying a few things. This is not a remaster, this is not a remake. This is a modified, upscaled Dolphin-style Wii game that they're charging $60 for. When you make Super Mario 3D All-Stars look good, you know something's wrong. Because at least in that case, it was 3 games for $60. Of course, it was lazy, but one of them was a Wii game. It was Super Mario Galaxy. And guess what? That had upscaled graphics and button controls. And if you were to just, divide the prices, $20 for Super Mario Galaxy. So essentially, they are charging $60 for a Wii game, which is crazy. At least in the cases of Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD, they were remakes and added notable improvements, and they weren't that expensive. They were $50. If you wanted to get the Twilight Princess one with the amiibo, that would be $60. But still, there were quality of life improvements that were remade, and a lot of effort was put in. This is just a Dolphin style upscaled, like I said, that's modified. So if you don't like what Nintendo is doing, don't buy the game. If you want to get the game, there's nothing I can do to stop you. But if you think this is scummy, which it absolutely is, locking a feature behind an amiibo, along with charging $60 for a game that's almost 10 years old, send Nintendo the message that this is not okay. If you want to play the game, I got a little secret for you. Wait a few months, go on eBay, get a used copy, actually it doesn't even have to be a few months, it could be a few weeks, or Facebook Marketplace, anything like that, get it from a third-party seller. That way, you can play the game if you want to, and Nintendo isn't getting a cent of your money. They won't get the message that this is okay, which is great, because this is absolutely scummy, and like I said before, this is EA levels of scum. So what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on Skyward Sword HD? I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update of how I feel, because I am definitely not getting this game. I think it's a ripoff charging $60 for a Wii game that's upscaled, and especially with the amiibo functionality being locked, that is just not cool. Well anyways guys, thanks for watching, and keep calm and dada on.